this one tonight against Brandon Moreno. Gets to the tail of the tape. Mexico's Moreno, 26, as is Kai Kara-France, 3 inches, the difference in height. Brandon Moreno, the taller man, less pronounced in reach, where he will have a 1-inch advantage. Now for the introductions, back inside of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 20 wins, 7 losses, 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 125 and 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Auckland, New Zealand, presenting the number 6 ranked flyweight contender in the world, Kai, don't blink, Kara-France. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 15 wins, 5 losses, 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 125 and 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Tijuana, Mexico, presenting the number 5 ranked flyweight contender in the world, Brandon the Assassin Baby Moreno. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Chris Dione.
Chris Dione has been a busy man early tonight. Ariane Celeste getting us started for round 1 of a possible 3 here in the men's flyweight division. Kai Kara-France, the -155 betting favorite at close from Caesar's Palace. Those odds. Moreno coming back at +125. And we are underway. Moreno is in green. Kai Kara-France is in gray.
Moreno's got my new favorite nickname.
Oh,
Assassin Baby. It's good. Sounds like one of the Incredibles. DC, you were talking about that incredible team in New Zealand with City Kickboxing. I mean, so technical.
Yeah.
The fighters that are coming out of there, Dan Hooker, Stylebender, Volkanovski. I mean, what a camp they have down there.
Oh, they've got a fantastic camp, and honestly, Volkanovski being here, as a guy that's been at my hotel room watching my teammates fight early in the night, him being here 8 fights before his, I mean, that's 3 hours. You know, he's got to be here 3 hours now, but that shows how much they support each other as a team. I mean, I remember we were in Australia. It was the same with Israel and those guys. They were all there early before their teammates fought.
Well, these guys are throwing. Ooh, good right hand by Kara-France.
And Kara-France did have the only knockout on that 24 season, The Ultimate Fighter, but you see the striking has just evolved to such an extent. Looks like a totally different guy on the feet.
Nice jab there. Ooh, good right hand.
But, I mean, you look at Moreno, you know, you talk about that ability to just stare in the face of adversity, man. This kid's as tough as they come.
Well, Joe talked about what's in the water in Hawaii. How about Mexico? Kara-France said, Moreno, you know, he's Mexican, he will come forward.
It's in the soil, it's in the water. It's in the burritos, it's in everything, man. They fight in Mexico.
They fight.
What a great, history of combat sports.
Of combat,
Maybe the greatest, right up there with Thailand.
I mean, you watch a guy like, you know, Roberto, you know, you talk about the old Chavez and those guys, those boxers, Mexican boxers now.
Oh, yes.
Beautiful
Canelo
combination.
now. I mean,
yeah, for sure. What a tradition.
Of fighting down there. These guys are bringing it.
Ooh, beautiful high kick by the Assassin Baby. Nice jab by Moreno.
He's got a good jab, long and fast, too.
Moreno was happy to get a quick turnaround after a long layoff. 2018, not a great year.
Beautiful right hand by Kara-France. And a nice leg kick, too, and that wobbled his leg.
He threw that right off that double jab, man. Double jab right hand was nasty.
Jab to the body, jab to the face, and there's that low kick again.
It's real nice the way Kara-France is throwing his jab. He's feinting the first jab and then letting the second one fly. That's really confusing Moreno.
UFC Honors presented by Toyo Tires is the annual end-of-year awards program recognizing the UFC's top fighters, performances, and moments. Coming later this month. For more, go to UFC.com/honors.
Kyle Francis got that right hand
Fast,
on
man. Yeah, it's fast and it's straight.
Nice low kick by Moreno.
I'm telling you, so much skill in this division.
I mean,
So
you would
much
think
speed.
at this point, John, that Moreno would try to get a takedown. You know, he's a little behind on the striking. He's a great grappler. Very surprising he hasn't at least attempted to get into Kyle Francis a little bit to take him
I
down.
think that's his competitive nature. I think he wants to get it back. You know, he knows he's been cracked by 2 big shots, but he knows he can hit him too.
Yeah.
I just think he wants to get it back. Trying some sunshine.
Less than a minute to go in the round. Nice land by Moreno.
Moreno's getting it in there. There's some good combinations by Moreno. Not quite landing clean, and certainly not as clean as Kyle Francis, but letting him know.
But when you look at Moreno, man, he's been in there with the guys, right? He fought Dustin Ortiz. He fought Sergio Pettis, Alexander Pantoja. He's fought the higher level of competition, right? So,
Just landed a nice head kick, blocked.
so he's not seeing anything he hasn't seen before.
Oh, look at that right hand by Kyle Francis. I don't know if that's correct. I think Kyle Francis might be better.
Oh, then Pettis.
Not better than Pettis. You're right. Maybe not better than Pettis.
Yeah.
But he's in the neighborhood of all those other guys.
Yes, for sure. He is in the neighborhood.
What he's doing differently, though, is the way he's throwing that right hand and timing it is super high level.
It's great right hand. All right, talk about that. Look, there it goes. It takes off the shoulder, but still lands. Here comes the left behind it. Look at that double jab.
Oh, look at that
right
one.
hand, just feinting that left hand, landing that right. And again, I mean, over and over, that straight right hand landed for Kyle Francis.
Un poquito más la izquierda. Ok, lo que está conectando. Está haciendo shifting. Fíjate que cuando te tira el jab.
You gotta use your hand more. He's faking the first jab, coming out of the second jab. So watch out for his feints. Watch out for his feints. Use your hands more, Brandon. Use your hands more and move forward. I need more pressure. I need more pressure. Keep the speed. I need more pressure. Be very careful with his right hand. He sets up with the right hand with a fake jab. He's feinting the jab and using the right hand. Be quicker. Put more pressure. Use your hands. Use your 3 or use your hook. Use your hook. And the hook in your combinations. Let's go. Press it forward. I want pressure.
Fans starting to make their way into this T-Mobile Arena. Of course, the best is yet to come. The prelims continue on ESPN2 later tonight. Featured bout Jeff Neal. Looking to stay undefeated in the UFC. Takes on the knockout artist and fan favorite, Platinum Mike Perry. UFC 245 prelims coming up at 8 p.m. Eastern. Live on ESPN2. All right, Brandon Moreno in green. Kai Kara-France in gray. We'll call it white. Round 2.
Now let's see what kind of adjustments these guys make. One of the things that I really like about flyweights is just the pace is so much faster. They're not weighed down by gravity. You get to see technique, really some of the best technique in the sport.
Moreno's coach is asking for more pressure. They want him to really press Kyle Francis, not stay on the edge of those punches, that jab, that beautiful right hand. They need him to get in his face.
Amazing how much experience these guys have accrued at just 26 years old. DC, we talk about your late start in MMA. Talking about Kyle Francis coming up on 30 pro fights at 26 years old.
At 26 years old, that's insane to think that those young men were fighting at such a young age.
Moreno walked into the interim gym at 12 years old. Largely has been there ever since.
The Thais laugh at that. They would have had 100 fights by 12. It's true, right?
I mean, those guys fight every week over there.
Crazy.
Kara-France, with a lot of experience in Thailand, actually got a scholarship to go train at Tiger Muay Thai, lived there for 4 years.
Moreno with a nice high kick blocked by Kara-France. But it's a long high kick the way he throws it. Ooh, nice jab. Oh boy, these guys are throwing.
You know, you see the evolution of the flyweights, too. You know, for a long time, people talked about they couldn't finish. Now you see these guys knocking each other out. They're throwing much more intent to finish the fight. These guys here tonight aren't trying to go decision. They're trying to put each other to sleep. And you see it happening more and more often at 125, 135 pounds.
Moreno might have hurt him to the body, DC. And he hit him with the right hand there as well. Ooh, Moreno's really turning it up. He's throwing big shots.
Good head movement there by Cara France to avoid that last offering. 35 combined wins for these fighters, 24 of those finishes, backing up DC's point. Under 3 minutes.
Moreno fighting a much better round.
Yeah, he timed that left kick to the body very well. It landed on the arms, but Cara France was moving into it, and Moreno timed it perfectly. Good right hand by Moreno.
His striking has evolved so much, too.
Woo! He keeps throwing that high. He keeps getting blocked, but, man, you don't want to catch those on the forearm. Good body shot again by Moreno. Moreno's getting money to the body there. Oh!
It's he's re-attacking him. Every time he's attacked, he defends and then goes.
But he's made great adjustments between the first and the second round.
All right, some adversity here for Cara France. Let's check in with his teammate, UFC middleweight champion Israel Adesanya, watching here in Vegas.
There you go, that's it.
Let's work, Kai, let's work.
Let's work, Kai. Low, low. Fake one, low, low.
Yes, baby.
Fake one, low, low.
Adesanya draws rave reviews for being an outstanding teammate here in support of Cara France and Volkanovski later tonight on pay-per-view.
I think right now Moreno just hasn't reacted, right? Like, Cara France not the one leading the engagements anymore. He led the engagements in round one. But even there, right, he landed a great shot, but then he got hit 3 times by Moreno.
Moreno seems to be the more durable guy in the second round, and I think a lot of that is the body work. I think the body work that he's landed on Cara France is really paying off. And also the shots to the arms. I mean, he's landed some power kicks to those forearms.
And Moreno looks real fresh, man. He looks crazy fresh right now.
Certainly didn't have a jab like that in 2016, going high with that head kick again, and even when Cara France raises that right guard, can't feel good.
No,
it
this
hurts.
is most certainly the best Moreno we've ever seen. We see a lot of blood on the nose of Cara France.
It's the jabs. He's eaten so many jabs from Moreno.
Wasn't all that long ago that Moreno had won 11 in a row, found himself in a UFC headlining spot against Sergio Pettis. Then he was outside the UFC, won an LFA title, and came back earlier in 2019. Cara France pretty leaky there out of that nose right now.
I mean, that jab is just a target, man. He's targeting Cara France's nose and busting him up. Oh.
Cara France, 2 good rounds. Oh, barely missed out. There's that beautiful combination when he finishes with that left high kick.
Moreno.
Big round for the Mexican.
Assassin baby with the long jab. Moving towards Cara France. There's a nice right hand. And then again, he always follows that right hand up with that beautiful left high kick. But Cara France has been able to see it, but it's catching it on the arms. There's a good left hand by Moreno. Good body work in that round as well.
Pero cuando está contra la jaula.
I want strikes now. Keep the pressure. Put him against the cage. The pressure is working. It's working much better in the second round. Keep up the pressure and your combinations. Put him against the cage.
So just simple things like 1, 2, shuffle through, bro. Yeah?
So this could be 1-1.
Yeah, it could be 1-1 going to the third. And honestly, the momentum's on this side, right? It's on Moreno's side as we start the third round. Cara France is going to have to do something different early to deter Moreno from just chasing him down as he did in round number 2.
Yeah, it was a big adjustment.
Number 5 versus number 6 here in the flyweight division. Final 5 minutes. Brandon Moreno, Cara France. Good counter from Moreno. He's in a striking zone now.
There's that left hand of Moreno's.
Moreno seems to like when it gets a little ugly, right? When it gets dirty, they just start exchanging. He seems to like that. But he's got to be very careful. He doesn't take a big right hand from Cara France.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu national champion of Mexico hasn't had to lean on that part of his game tonight.
And again, Cara-France caught that left high kick on the arm, but that's not doing his right hand any good.
He's got to be very careful when Moreno attacks him. Always ends with that high kick.
Always. There, he went to the body that time. That was very sneaky. Same kick, but recognize that Cara-France is blocking it with that right hand. Ooh, digs to that body.
Moreno with some 25-minute championship experience in his past. Certainly looks like he can go a hard 15 tonight.
That's big, right? Having gone those 5 rounds. And again, having gone 5 rounds in the main event against Sergio Pettis.
Yeah. It changes everything. When you go back to 3 rounds, it's like a cakewalk. You're like, man, if I've been fighting 5 rounds, to have 10 minutes less in there, it's crazy.
You hope the judges saw it as such. Less than 3 minutes in the round. End the fight. France's output has waned here late in this fight.
There's a nice low kick, but again, that combination always finishes with that right high, or left high kick, rather. Cara-France just doesn't have the pop that he had in that first. He's getting off the shots, they just don't have the steam on it. But Moreno's do.
Yeah, Moreno seems to carry his power a lot longer. He's carried the power a lot longer.
I think we can attribute that also to the kicks to the arm and also to those body shots that he's absorbed. Cara-France has taken a lot of shots.
And Moreno's flexing, he's showboating.
But he's got to punch though. Showboating and showing off doesn't get it done. Because Cara-France is still fighting a decent round.
Again, that right kick, left kick blocked, but that right arm absorbs it. I mean, DC, talk about that, what it's like to eat those shots, shins to your arms.
Oh, it sucks
what that
so
does.
bad. Your arms, I mean, it hurts in the moment, but it hurts tomorrow's going to be terrible.
It also takes a lot of steam out of your ability to punch.
Yeah, but all that posture, and Moreno is not necessarily winning this round. But the judges see him walking down Cara-France, the one going forward, posturing, laughing, screaming, all that stuff, man. It looks like he's winning when it's a very competitive round.
Yeah, good right hand there by Cara-France.
And actually a slight edge in terms of these significant strikes landed here in round 3 for the native.
Cracked him with the right hand there.
Oh, man, Moreno's starting to put some pressure on him now.
Minutes to go. Moreno's digging in. Look at him. Some great antics by Moreno. But Cara-France still working. Good left hand there.
This is a close round, man. But, I mean, Cara-France is busted up. Right, the visuals. Moreno's winning the visuals right now.
Yes.
Moreno sort of wrapping that right leg around Cara-France's head there.
Looking for an elbow there, Moreno. Oh, good left hook by Cara-France. Moreno tries to get it back. Well, that Mexican fighting spirit is alive and well.
But look at the pace that these guys have fought for 15 minutes. Right? Like, why would anybody not want this division in the UFC?
Especially with these guys.
Yeah.
I'll pay to see these guys fight anytime they want to do it. What a fight.
Oh, good connection late.
Oh!
What an outstanding fight. Great showcase for the UFC men's flyweight division as Cara-France and Brandon Moreno, one-time roommates on The Ultimate Fighter, go the distance tonight here in Vegas.
That was a wild fight. That was a wild, wild fight.
I mean, let's take a look at the recap of the fight. These guys went at it from start to finish. Cara-France did a great job early, landing that right hand, hitting Moreno over and over again. But then round 2, Moreno started to come on. And a lot of it had to do with this up kick, right? The front high kick, the hook right hand was a combination he landed over and over again. Then a beautiful inside leg kick by Cara-France. But then look at the right hand by Moreno. Hook by Moreno. In the face, the exchange these guys put on, the fight they put on, is something to behold. Both guys should be very proud. It was a great fight. Great fight.
So Kai Kara-France came in to this United States debut, having won 8 consecutive fights. As we show you the fight stats, head strikes 66-54 for Moreno. Body strikes, Kara-France has the advantage. Also for the leg strikes as well. Certainly both guys figure to be pretty sore tomorrow, but an outstanding effort turned in by both flyweight hopefuls here tonight at T-Mobile Arena. All right, the scorecards are in. Here's Buff with the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 29-28, 29-28, and 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision, Brandon the Assassin Baby Moreno.
I'm here with the winner, Brandon Moreno, but congratulations to Kai Kara-France as well. That was an amazing, amazing fight. We really enjoyed it, so thank you very much for that. Congratulations on your victory, and what a fight. Let's start with your adjustment from the first round to the second. It seemed like he was landing some good shots in the first, but you made some big adjustments towards the second.
To be honest, I wanted to taste the power of Kai, you know. I know his last fights, a lot of good overhands, knockouts overhand with the right hand. So I tried to feel a little bit in the few rounds, but after that, second and third round, I feel amazing, bro.
It seemed like also you did a lot of body work as well. You were hitting him to the body and a lot of those kicks that were blocked by the arm.
Yeah, I mean, my boxing is amazing now. I'm ready for the big stage right now. My last 3 fights before my UFC released me was so, but now I feel on fire, bro. I feel on fire.
You looked on fire, sir. Congratulations. Brandon Moreno, ladies and gentlemen.
¡Viva México! Estoy oficialmente aquí, señores. Oficialmente. ¡Viva México, cabrones! ¡Woo!
How about it? Marco Antonio Barrera and Eric Morales would be proud with that effort tonight, and Moreno looks like he is ready to take his shots at this division's elite. Certainly a big win for the Tijuana native here tonight in Vegas. Well, a year after he produced on Dana White's Contender Series, Chase Hooper is back for his much-anticipated UFC debut against power hitter Daniel Tamer in what should be a stern test for the Dream. By his younger brother, David Tamer, a UFC fighter. Here is Daniel Tamer making the walk for his 5th UFC appearance. He felt a lot of pressure in June when he got by Sung Bin Jo by unanimous decision. He told me on Tuesday, I had to wrestle, I had to ensure victory. Happy with that performance, and a big opportunity, Joe, for Tamer tonight to knock the highly touted Chase Hooper from the ranks of the unbeaten.
Yeah, tremendous opportunity, and like his brother, Daniel Tamer is a very high-level striker. We're talking about 3-time Swedish Muay Thai champion, Swedish kickboxing champion. He's just a really technical, high-level striker who's very, very exciting. So that's what I look for when a Tamer fights. You look for high-level striking and a very fast pace.
A very fast pace, and he got on the right track, John. You know, to start this UFC career wasn't what he would have hoped for. But when you get that first victory, as you said, he had a ton of pressure on him. He got the victory. He finds himself in another big spot tonight because if he can win this fight, he takes everything, all the hype that people are bestowing upon Hooper.
Well, he made his U.S. debut in Utica, New York, so Las Vegas a little different. He's excited to realize this dream tonight, competing in Vegas against this man. And I guess I should say young man, DC. Chase Hooper was born 11 days before UFC 22 in 1999. He is the youngest fighter on this entire UFC roster. But, DC, there is no denying the skill set and the talent of one Chase Hooper.
No, man, he's a very talented kid. He's so young that he goes, honestly, we talked to him. He goes, I just now have to shave twice a week. I'm going through puberty. He goes, I'm so happy that twice a week I now have to shave my face. That makes him feel like a man.
Yeah.
But this young man can truly fight. He can really fight. He's got a lot of hype. People love him. I said, what do you attribute this rise to at such a young age? He goes, I have never once in my life cut a corner. He goes, I do everything to the best of my ability. And tonight, he is very excited about his UFC debut.
Boy, there's a lesson in that. Because when you look at the amount of time spent training, it can't be that much. You know, I mean, he's 20 years old. I'm sure it's a lot of time, but in comparison to real veterans, we're talking about a kid who's already 8-0, and there's something about him. There's something about him that people get super excited. You heard the cheers. I mean, you're talking about a kid who is making his UFC debut, and people are already super hyped up about him just from Dana White's Contender Series.
So he got that developmental deal on the Contender Series. He's fought 3 times since, and in those 3 fights, he was not beaten. And he told us on Thursday it allowed him to really find his style, which is to grapple, stay long on the feet, and, as he put it, make the most of his awkwardness. Let us get you the tail of the tape for this, the featured of the early prelim fights. Chase Hooper can't drink in bars in the U.S., but he certainly can fight. Daniel Tamer, 31 years of age. You see the obvious discrepancy in height, a little bit less pronounced in reach, but a 5-inch advantage for the debuting Chase Hooper. All right, now to get us started, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record, 7 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 144 and 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Stockholm, Sweden, Daniel Kid Dynamite Tamer. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, an undefeated mixed martial artist holding a perfect professional record. 8 wins, no losses, 1 draw. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 144 and 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Enumclaw, Washington, Chase the Dream Hooper. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Jason Herzog.
Jason Herzog, one of the best in the business, draws the assignment here. And just to sort of, as we see Red De La Cruz, put in perspective Chase Hooper's star power at 20 years old and what Dana White's Contender Series can do for a young fighter. He's been on the radar, DC, for 2 years now, essentially. More than 5 million people have seen his fight that happened July 2018 on the Contender Series.
Yeah, the Contender Series is massive, right? Before you used to have these guys come off the Ultimate Fighter, and people knew him already. Well, you get that now with the Contender Series, and Hooper is definitely reaping the benefits of that. But
Tamer
he finds himself in trouble here a little bit.
Yeah, Tamer's
a lot of trouble.
Oh, my Jesus.
This is tight.
Tamer's got a really tight lock here.
But Hooper's not fighting the hands. He's got to start fighting the hands a little bit. Find those hands if he's going to defend his position.
Man, this is amazing that he's still conscious.
Oh, he got up.
Oh, look, he's out of it. Incredible. Incredible. And how much did Tamer burn his arms out doing that? And now he's grappling. And he's grappling with this kid who really wants to grapple.
But a young kid like this, right, who can't possibly be very comfortable striking, you know, at least Hooper has to know that you have to take some to get to where he wants to be in this fight.
Yes.
Right here.
Well, we showed right there that he's got a durable neck. Tamer's arm's in trouble. That right arm's in trouble. He's holding on to it tight, and he gets out. I like the way he gripped that, though. The way he pinned that thing to his chest. If he's in an advantageous position and he gets a grip on an arm like that, it could be real trouble for Tamer. Oh! Big right hand by Tamer. And another one. Look at this.
Hooper able to get the fight back to the ground 90 seconds
Hooper
in,
can
man.
take a shot.
I mean, he got smacked.
He's durable.
That was a big right hand. And Tamer is looking good right now. But this is not good.
Oh, this is terrible. He's got his back.
A big, tall guy like that, you don't want him on your back.
He's doing a great job with that left leg, the way he's got it wrapped around Tamer's leg.
Tamer needs to make sure that he controls that left arm. He cannot allow Hooper's left arm to get free. He's got to stay 2-on-1 there. He's got to frame his face. He's got to do something to make sure that that left arm can't be as active as Hooper wants it to be.
He's got to keep Hooper from getting full back mount and locking a body triangle as well. Because Hooper's trying to climb up him. If Hooper climbs up him and grabs that back triangle.
But right there, you notice Tamer's left arm, right? It's just on the side of his face, so Hooper's trying to get past it.
Yes.
He can't get past that left arm. Tamer needs to make sure he keeps doing that.
He's carrying all Hooper's weight here. And Hooper's hitting him with some good shots. And again, trying to grapevine that leg. Trying to wrap around it, he drags him to the ground.
This is what he wanted. He's got to be careful not to give that body triangle.
He's got both hooks.
He's so much longer.
Yes.
And so much bigger than Tamer.
8 inches in height, 5 in reach, and not where Tamer wanted to be here 3 minutes in.
Tamer's in real trouble here.
And if you're Hooper and you're watching fight videos, you're preparing, you know this is a position where you want to be. Tamer's last couple losses have been by this choke. And it's under the neck.
It's under the neck. He's got it. Tamer's doomed. He's doomed.
It's over.
He's tapped. He went to tap. He didn't.
If Tamer fights through this.
Wow.
Because this looks like it's in. His face is purple.
Oh, my goodness. How is he fighting this off?
Nah, he's not going to be fighting much longer.
It looks like
he's got to get the top hand. Yep, he got the top hand. And turn to your back now if you're Tamer.
Tamer is so tough.
I cannot believe he fought through that.
I thought he was doomed. Look at this. Tamer's out. Incredible. Incredible. What
now he escapes the mount as well. Knee on belly for Hooper. Now with a dominant position.
He's getting smashed here. Hooper's doing a fantastic job of maintaining control as they're scrambling.
I don't know if Tamer gets in it again if he's going to get out. I don't know if you get out of those rear chokes like that more than one time in a fight.
Hooper cranking that head.
He did a great job. Look at that. Tamer did a great job going to his back.
Okay, triangle cover. Yep, triangle cover.
Oh, he cut him up. Triangle.
He cut him up.
While he's getting smashed. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, he just said his fight's done. He ain't going nowhere.
Jason Herzog's very close to stopping it. There it is.
The dream is alive and well. Chase Hooper making good on the debut tonight.
Wow.
He went to that mounted triangle and just beat the crap out of him. It was unbelievable.
Credit to David Tamer for getting out of that choke.
Well, this dream for Chase Hooper of being a pro fighter dates to 13 years old. Ice water in his veins as he gets it done in the debut tonight, man. A lot of action. Joe, take us through it if you would.
Yeah, here we go. You see Chase diving on that ankle, gets him to the ground, but gets really caught deep here in this anaconda choke. Boom, and he gets caught with a big right hand by Tamer. I mean, he faced adversity in this fight, but once it got to the ground here, you see him get that long body and those long arms around the neck. This is a big part of it here. I mean, the fact that David Tamer was able to get out of this choke is truly phenomenal. But once Hooper got on top of him with that mounted triangle, that was just nasty. And Jason Herzog had seen enough. Beautiful performance by a 20-year-old kid.
Absolutely incredible what he has already accomplished to this point in time. He looks up to the Diaz brothers and Damian Maia. And again, knowing who you are, DC, we hear a lot of fighters say, I don't want to force the takedown. First thing he said to us, that's my style,
I got to get a takedown. Yeah, he says he has to. And he said the time that he's been away, like you said, it helped him develop his style, right? He understands now who he is and who he has to be if he's going to have success in this game.
All right, Bruce Buffer now to make this one official.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Jason Herzog has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 34 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Chase the Dream Hooper.
I'm here with the winner, Chase Hooper, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations on a successful UFC debut. You faced some adversity in this fight. It wasn't that easy. You got caught with some good shots, but you took them very well.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting better at the not getting hit. If you watch my contender fight, you can definitely see I'm doing a lot better than then. But, he caught me kind of on the side. It wasn't too heavy.
Well, you showed your durability and you showed a spectacular ground game. Were you surprised that he was able to get out of that rear naked choke?
He's super jacked. He looked a lot smaller at weigh-ins, but that's the name of the game, and well, I can't be angry with a quick finish, so.
No, it was an excellent finish. Let's take a look at it. Look at the big screen. You caught this mounted triangle, you wrapped it up tight, and just hit him with some nasty shots until the referee was forced to stop the fight. How happy are you with this debut?
I'm extremely happy. I'm gonna go to M&M World after this, get some little custom M&Ms with a little fro on it or something, and now I won't feel bad about, eating them in shame. Now it'll be, pridefully eating M&Ms, so.
Enjoy your M&M, sir. Congratulations on your victory. Chase Hooper, ladies and gentlemen.
And maybe if you ask nicely, DC will go buy you a bottle of Nemiroff or something since he can't get it on his own,
Yeah, if you're really trying to have a good time, Nemiroff's a great product.
So we are keeping our eyes on the college basketball game between Oklahoma and Wichita State. It is live on ESPN2 right now. Hopefully no overtime, DC, but we will be on ESPN2 immediately following college basketball. You're not going to miss any fight time. And less than 4 minutes now to go in that game. Oklahoma with a 2-point lead, 2:52 to go in the second half on ESPN2.
I'm starting to feel really old. That kid won and he started talking about getting candy. He's winning a cage fight, talking about, I'm going to go get some candy.
How about it? Well, since 2014, more than a dozen featherweights have tried to be better than Max Blessed Holloway on fight night. None of them have succeeded. That brings us to tonight's challenger, Alexander Volkanovski, and Volko believes he has the recipe to get it done.
I think I'm the guy that can break Max Holloway. I think I can break him mentally. I really do. I think that, when he really wants to come forward and pour the pressure on me, I ain't going to break him. He's going to realize that really early, and he's going to start to mentally know that, a loss is coming his way.
Oh! Mendez goes down! Alexander the Great!
Tonight, if Alex is believing that he's going to take this belt back home with him to Australia, he's in for a horrible night.
Aldo's desperately trying to survive. His face is a mask of blood.
Oh, do it! Max Holloway!
The key to beating Alex tonight is just fighting my game, fighting my plan, stick to what I do best, and keep doing it.
I do see myself getting the finish. If he wants to play that game that he's played with his last few opponents and come and try and put that pressure on me, he's going to walk into some hard shots and I'll get the finish.
Daniel, Max Holloway has set a new standard for featherweight greatness. How do you think Volkanovski stacks up?
It's crazy because for all that Max has done, there is a big amount of people in this world that like this kid Volkanovski in the matchup against Max. Long-running champions always got to fight the toughest, baddest dude in the world. And Volkanovski is the next one, according to Max. This is a great fight. These guys are tremendous. But Max Holloway is the real deal. He's the man. Max is the man.
All right, well, that's the co-headliner, Joe. Main event, you may have heard Colby Covington, Kamar Usman now just a few hours away.
My goodness, is this really happening tonight? I can't believe this is happening tonight. I am so excited. Look, Colby Covington tricks people into thinking he can't fight because of his antics and his cheap suit and all the nonsense and brings a Donald Trump book everywhere he goes. But that dude can fight, but so can Kamar Usman. I think they match up very well. They both have superhuman gas tanks. They both have excellent striking. They both have submission skills. This is an amazing, amazing matchup.
Hard to remember Kamar Usman losing a minute of a fight, never mind a whole round. Jermaine Duran to me, last fought Amanda Nunes in 2013. DC, she gets another crack tonight, my man.
Yeah, and she spent a lot of time on her back because Amanda was very aware of the dangers of standing with Jermaine Duran to me. But, if you're a betting man, you don't bet against Amanda Nunes. This woman has done things that are so tremendous. It's unheard of. When you try to look at Amanda Nunes' accomplishments, you can't do it justice when you try to speak of it.
All right, so that is the first of 3 title fights you'll see later tonight on pay-per-view. But before we get there, a 4-pack of prelims live on ESPN2 coming up here in a matter of moments. Bottom of your screen, the return of Matt Brown against Ben Saunders. A couple of ranked middleweights, Ian Heinisch and Omari Akhmedov. Ketlin Vieira's been out since early 2018. She'll try to resume her quest at bantamweight against Irene Aldana. And our featured prelim, Joe. How about Jeff Neal? Maybe the most successful fighter thus far to come off of Dana White's Contender Series, taking on the all-action fan favorite, Platinum Mike Perry.
Mike Perry is a savage, a bona fide dyed-in-the-wool savage, die on his shield savage. But Jeff Neal is super talented, undefeated, can do it all. I mean, this guy has everything you look for in an up-and-coming contender. He's got knockout power. He's got takedown defense. He's technical. He's smooth. And you see the two joking around before the fight there. He's got a great personality. I love this fight. I'm really excited to see it.
And now it is not that far away. It looks like the college basketball game is going to allow us to start the prelims on ESPN2 as long as they don't go to overtime. So we will see you in a few short minutes there. But wherever you have been watching early on, we appreciate you doing so. This night is just getting started. We'll see you shortly on ESPN2 as the prelims continue live from Vegas.
Is the clear contender to Amanda Nunes' 135-pound title.
Clutch.
And the long road to a rematch culminates on December 14th, where the victor defines a legacy.
Oh, my baby. There will always people who tell you you can't do it, but December 14th, I'm gonna do it.
Oh, that one dropped her!
She's so wrong. Nobody's gonna think it's about for me. Where these fights go, I'm gonna finish it.
She puts knuckles to people's faces, and you see the look in their eye like they've never been hit like that before.
The marquee female title bout sets the stage for featherweight king Max Holloway.
Timing in the movement is just sensational. He's the best featherweight of all time.
To battle Australian rising star Alexander Volkanovski.
Rip into the body, dropped him! Alexander the Great!
Before the welterweight grudge match between champion Kamaru Usman.
Kamaru Usman has dished out so much more punishment.
And bold challenger Colby Covington. It all goes down on December 14th, when the MMA leader lights up the fight capital.
There's a new welterweight king.
What's up, Usman? Paving the way. I've been the villain that's saving the day. Hey, Marty Big Newsman, where you at, Kofi? Let's do it. I've been an animal. I see the fear in your eyes. I want that guy up. I'm gonna enjoy brutalizing him. I'm ready to rise. I like a flammable. I got the fire inside. There's nowhere else to run now. I'm gonna melt that snowflake.
Max Holloway is the greatest featherweight champion of all time. He's cleaning his division out.
I got a monster inside of me.
17 consecutive wins, 7-0 in the UFC.
He is unquestionably the best.
Jermaine Durandame,
10-time World War Time champion.
I'm ready to rise.
One, two, three, go. Kobe's a young man that just chin down, a little wider, chose the wrong path. For some reason, his family let him get away with it. I can trust in my family that if I was doing something wrong, I was going down the wrong path, for them to check me and say, hey, that's not the way this should be done.
Two right, two left. All you ladies want to be with me. All your men want to be me. But there's only one me, Colby Chaos Covington. Oh!
But fortunately, his family has allowed him to go down this path. And so on December 14th, I have to be the one to discipline him.
Marty Fake News' problem with me is he's just a jealous little scrub, you know? He wishes he was making the paychecks I was making.
Friction down, friction up, boom.
And there's a reason they call Marty Fake Newsman, you know? He's full of lies.
Hips move, get up. Down. Perfect, keep him there.
He acts so nice, you know, oh, I'm a father and I'm a good guy and this and that. And then he comes and attacks me in the Palms buffet line trying to act like a street thug. He's not a man of his word like myself.
Dip the hips, drive, hold it up there a second.
I'm honorable and I hold my word true. And I promise you on December 14th, I will have my hand raised.
Good, drive it up. There you go.
The long and winding saga that led Kamaru Usman.
Lock it in nice and tight, big chest, good hips.
And Colby Covington to this world title bout on December 14th.
Kamaru!
came not just from years of verbal sparring.
This guy who's denigrated his entire country, taking personal shots.
But from unheralded dominance in the octagon.
Incredible performance by Usman. I'm blown away.
And at UFC 245, two of the best welterweights on the planet put words into action.
Colby just in perpetual forward motion.
More pressure, bam.
Just not a lot of breathing room for the opposition.
The thing about Usman is he can do this all day.
I'm one of the most calculated people he's ever come across, and I'm going to systematically go in and I'm going to break him down.
You're up. Give the last 5.
Fans can expect an ass beating at UFC 245.
Up.
The Colby train's coming through town. I know early in my career you stayed off the Colby tracks. Now you're on the tracks. Now you're getting ran over. No one gives a about you. Everybody's showing up to see me.
What's up, baby?
What?
Get it up there, get it up there, get it up there. Finish this, finish it, finish it, finish it, finish it.
December 14th, I will knock him out.
It all comes down to this. Tyron Woodley and Kamaru Usman.
They all got something to say. Better get out of my way. Go for the takedown. Levels to this not the same now.
What a performance for Kamaru Usman.
There's a new welterweight king. And who might be next?
I'm the best welterweight on the planet right now, and a lot of people hate.
What's up, Usman? You suck. Hey, you suck, Usman.
Yeah, paving the way. I come alive when it's late in the day. We need it all, let it take it away. I've been the villain that's saving the day. Hey.
Colby really made a statement. This performance is going to heighten anticipation for Covington and Kamaru Usman.
Party Big Usman. Where you at? We can do it tonight. We can do it right now. Where you at, Colby? Let's do it.
I got a monster inside of me. I got a monster inside. Don't want to see all that side of me. Really, there's nowhere to hide. I've been an animal.